First Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Information, they say, is key. And by key, do well to join us every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. live on Facebook and on YouTube. We are Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Welcome to Admiralty Drive, Ibuzo, the most sought-after neighborhood in the city of Asaba. Let's take a stroll.
Okpanam, Asaba, Ibuzo. These are three landmark communities that make up the city of Asaba. And here at Ibuzo is where we have City View by Cedarwood. City View by Cedarwood is located in the beautiful Admiralty Drive of Ibuzo, Asaba. And City View by Cedarwood is an estate that inspires mansions. If you think the city of Asaba is beautiful, wait till you see it from an elevation. Wait till you see it from the observation palm here at City View by Cedarwood. City View by Cedarwood, beyond giving you an opportunity to enjoy the scenic beauty that is the city of Asaba, you also have an opportunity to build your dream home amidst other mansions at City View by Cedarwood. At City View by Cedarwood, the philosophy is to inspire the best of mansions in the south-south and in the southeast. And I want to welcome you. I want to invite you to subscribe to City View by Cedarwood. City View by Cedarwood is currently selling at 12.5 million naira. So if you subscribe to City View by Cedarwood at its early bird price of 8 million naira, congratulations. You're enjoying a 4.5 million naira return on investment, and this wouldn't be the last price review, except maybe City View by Cedarwood is sold out soon. So hurry, be amongst the next set of landowners that will be celebrated here. Subscribe to City View by Cedarwood today.
All right, beautiful afternoon, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to the real estate market trend right here on Nigeria's first real estate online radio. My name is David, and it's such a delight to come your way again this beautiful Monday afternoon. Exactly 5 minutes past the hour of 1. Yes, it is another time, right about that time where we bring to you the latest updates, news, stories, happenings in the real estate industry. And just so you know, the real estate market trend comes your way every Monday morning at 1, every Monday afternoon. The real estate market trend program, yes, it comes your way every Monday afternoon at 1 p.m. And it brings to you the latest trends, news, stories in the real estate industry, the latest happenings, recent happenings in the real estate industry. So yeah, if you're ready, I am ready. I'd love to hear from you. Let's know where you're watching us live from. Let's know where you can hear us live from this beautiful Monday afternoon. Do not forget to like, to comment, and to share. On the program this afternoon, we'll be bringing you different stories, and as usual, from different segments of the real estate market trend program. We'll begin with the property segment, and then the real estate segment, and then urban development segment, and the environment as well. All right, we'll begin with the very first segment of the show this afternoon, which is the property segment. The very first story we have here says FG, Lagos partner to revamp abandoned buildings, new city projects. Reading from The Guardian, it says, again, FG, Lagos partner to revamp abandoned buildings, new city projects. A tripartite agreement is underway for the renovation of the abandoned Federal Secretariat complex and other dilapidated structures in Lagos. The deal between the federal and Lagos state governments and other parties will lead to the renovations of federal government-owned buildings in the metropolis. This is coming on the heels of a proposed groundbreaking ceremony for a 2,000 units renewed Hope City housing project in Ibeju-Lekki. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, revealed this during an official assessment of facilities in Lagos. Some of the buildings inspected include the old Federal Secretariat Ikoyi, the Federal Land Registry and Craft Training Schools in Ikoyi, as well as Harvey Road, Yaba, Lagos. Harvey Road, Yaba, Lagos. Field headquarters office at Tafawa Balewa, 60-bed hotel facility at Onikon. The National Population Commission land, Eric Moore Housing and Treatment Plant project in Surulere. Dangiwa said buildings unrehabilitated pose security concern for the Lagos residents, stressing that the tripartite option will be considered towards resolving all issues and converting the abandoned Federal Secretariat building to a residential scheme as part of moves to reduce the existing housing deficit in the country. The minister expressed worries over the deplorable state of various federal government buildings in Lagos. He observed most facilities are in disrepair, particularly the Lagos Field Headquarters Office of Tafawa Balewa, a building over 40 federal government ministries, departments and agencies, including the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. Addressing the staff, Dangiwa urged the Federal Controller of Housing Housing Lagos, Mrs. Fumilayo Olaniwala, to prioritize areas of intervention and charge professionals within the ministry to brace up, as their expertise will be needed in monitoring and ensuring contractors deliver housing projects to standard. Earlier, Olaniwala said lack of power supply, water, dilapidated structures, and obsolete operational vehicles were part of the challenges limiting staff productivity. And that reminds me of Saturday. I was at the National Stadium on Saturday, National Stadium at Surulere on Saturday, and that's all I can say. All right. Still on property segment of the real estate market trend this afternoon. The very next we'll be presenting to you here. This very one say architects seek affordability, sustainability in innovative housing solutions. Architects seek affordability, sustainability, innovative housing solution. The Nigerian Institute of Architects, NIA, has urged members to address challenges in the housing industry, which demands innovative solutions that prioritize affordability, inclusivity, and sustainability. NIA President Mrs. Bolaji Adini, who gave the charge at the yearly general meeting and conference held in Oyo State, called for collaboration with allied disciplines to create synergies that enhance the value of their work, as well as reflect the best of creativity, values, and aspirations. He said architecture is not just about designing physical structures, it is about addressing social inequalities, improving quality of life, and creating an environment where people can thrive. It is about using our skills to solve problems that extend beyond the built environment and also lives of the people who inhabit it. This understanding underscores the theme of this conference and challenges us to think critically about our work and its implication. Adeni stated that the administration has prioritized these concerns through its agenda, which serves as a guiding framework for the Institute. The agenda focuses on unity, integrity, inclusivity, collaboration, and empowerment. By fostering unity among members, we have strengthened the bonds that connect us as professionals. This agenda focuses on unity, integrity, inclusivity, collaboration, and empowerment. And quickly, we'll take you to the very next story on the property segment of the real estate market trend this afternoon. And just so you know, the real estate market trend covers stories around the real estate industry, and it comes in different segments. We began with the property segment, presented to you the first, the second, and this is a very third story. And this very one says NCF partners, bankers, committee on National Theatre's mangrove restoration. Now, just to digress a bit, talking about the National Theatre, it's a project that is long overdue. I visited the National Theatre some time ago, about a year or two, maybe 2 years ago or so. And I discovered it had some, I discovered some form of renovation. But it's so amazing and so surprising that up to date, we're still talking about renovating the National Theatre. The Nigerian Conservation Foundation, NCF has partnered with the Bankers Committee to restore mangrove and wetlands in the National Theatre. All right. The Director General, Dr. Joseph Onaja, who announced the development at the NCF Green Ball event held in Lagos, said the organization has planted over 5,000 mangrove seedlings in the area. Onaja said the purpose of the Green Ball is to bring partners together and raise funds for different issues, adding, last year we looked at mangrove restoration through the Green Recovery Nigeria program, planted over 20,000 mangroves within communities along the coastal region, especially Lagos, Bayelsa, Rivers, and Akwa Ibom states. We're calling for more people to join us as we work for nature and the environment. We also use this opportunity to continue to enlighten about environmental issues that are happening, and this year we concentrated on the 3 royal conventions: the United Nations Convention on Biodiversity, the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, and the United Nations Convention on Desertification, Onaja said. He said NCF intends to create a synergy and ensure a common solution so that the resource can be used to take care of one. Okay, so that the resources that can be used to take care of one can also be used to take care of all. And we don't want this situation whereby while we are combating one issue, we are excavating another. All right. We'll take our very last story on the property segment before we segue to the real estate segment. NIQS urges involvement in projects for cost control. NIQS urges involvement in projects for cost control. Members of the Nigerian Institute of Quantity Surveyors, NIQS, have urged the government at all levels to leverage their expertise for cost-effective projects. They emphasized the importance of quantity surveyors in ensuring cost-effective project management in the country. They spoke at the investiture ceremony and dinner for the official inauguration of Rewan Balogun as the 17th chairman of the Lagos State chapter of the inauguration of a new executive in Lagos. Leading the call, the immediate past chairman of NIQS Lagos chapter, Olariwaju Farotimi, stressed that quantity surveyors play a crucial role in managing resources and ensuring value for money. He noted that the construction industry, which is one of the largest in terms of labor, has been severely impacted by inflation and fuel subsidy removal. He advised quantity surveyors to mitigate the impact of projects and advised the new executive to work towards an all-inclusive leadership and prioritize the needs of members. And on that note, we segue to the real estate segment of the real estate market trend this afternoon. If you just joined, this is Nigeria's first real estate radio. We come your way Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m., and we bring to you amazing online radio programs. This afternoon, the real estate market trend is a very program that brings you away, brings you abreast, brings you up to speed with happenings in the real estate industry. And yes, it is done in several segments. We have the property segment, real estate segment, urban development, mortgage and finance, and environment as well. We bring to you stories as far as the real estate industry is concerned. The very second segment of the program this afternoon, the real estate segment, a few stories we have for you, a few updates, all right? Because yes, the program is all about updates. Firm begins luxury residential project, picks contractors. All right. And just so you know, all our stories and updates are from different platforms where updates on real estate are being reported. We bring them together, we present them to you in order for you to become aware, up to speed of recent happenings. Lagos-based property developer Crustone Development and Investment Limited has begun construction of luxury apartments in Ikoyi, Lagos. The 70-story residential development known as G2 features 26 exclusive units, which offers an unparalleled living experience. The project boasts a collection of super luxury flats, maisonettes, and presidential penthouses. Apogan flat, 3-bedroom, Grand Maisonette, 5-bedroom, Elysium Lofts, 7-bedroom, and Sky Mansions, 6-bedroom penthouse, each designed to provide residents with an epitome of luxury. According to the developers, every detail of G2 is meticulously crafted with timeless designs and opulent features. The 15th floor spans over 2,000 square meters, with state-of-the-art amenities including an ultra-modern indoor squash court, world-class art gallery, private VIP lounges, and club rooms, Infinity Edge Sky swimming pool, 24-hour gun net restaurant, private IMAX cinema, and kids playroom. And still on the real estate segment, 2025 experts project rise in property value demand for affordable housing. Despite rising inflation and policies that have restricted growth and slowed down the economy, experts predict that the 2025 housing market will witness continued demand for affordable housing driven by urbanization and city population growth. They also foresee a rise in property value, albeit at a more subdued level. Key development likely to shape the market include introducing innovative financing models such as the MOFI Real Estate Fund, the Family Home Fund Mortgage Finance Scheme, and providing funding for both the demand and supply sides of Nigeria's real estate sector. At the beginning of 2024, the real estate market appeared a bit stable, and most investors were elated with the expectation of a vibrant property market, which only lasted for a while before the bubble burst. The economy witnessed high inflation, causing the Central Bank of Nigeria to adjust the interest rates in a bid to curb inflation. But prices remain sticky, making it difficult to predict business outcomes. The volatility of the economy has had a huge impact on the real estate sector, and as was largely predicted, the sector, due to spontaneous increases in the prices of goods and services, experienced tremendous increases in rentals and values across the board in the market space. It was a time when construction activities witnessed robust capital outlays as the prices of building materials adjusted heavily on the influence of the forces of demand and supply. Prices of building materials, particularly cement, steel, and tiles, continue to rise, thus constraining the introduction of new real estate products into the market. The actions of the banks have not been able to curtail inflation, as the cause of inflation is not likely that of much money chasing few goods, but cost push inflation arising from naira devaluation and increase in the price of fuel. Lagos commits to sustainable urban planning in Lekki Corridor transformation is our next story on the real estate segment of the show this afternoon. All right. Lagos State government has expressed commitment to sustainable urban planning, to regeneration of Lagos Island and transformation of Lekki-Ekpe Corridor. I'm talking about the Lekki-Ekpe Express Road. I think that road needs rehabilitation, reconstruction, and renovation. Beginning from just before the bridge, like you're heading towards the Third Milan Bridge, that very bridge after the Civic Center. From that Civic Center down to Aja. Yeah, the whole of the road needs renovation. Not the patching of a thing. It just needs the kind of renovation that is going on in the Shango-Tedo axis. That's Shango-Tedo Express Road. Is it Shango-Tedo Express Road now? Or the Ekpe Express Road I'm talking about? Yeah. Lekki-Ekpe Express Road need that kind of construction. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who spoke during the opening of the 5th Lagos Real Estate Marketplace Conference and Exhibition, organized by the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, LASRERA, themed Reimaging Lagos, the critical role of regulations in sustainable real estate development, said the aim is to balance development with environmental responsibility and smart land use. We are building for the future, he added, creating a Lagos that is resilient, inclusive, and globally competitive. Firm delivers second phase of $90 million apartment in Alaro City. All right, MESSRS, Alaro City in partnership. So I actually thought of this MESSRS Alaro City, and I want to get that. I want to get something about is it Mary's now? I don't know if I should call it Messeries or MESSRS. So yeah, there's something I want to do. When I get that done, I'll bring it to the show. All right. So yeah, in partnership with the Universal Homes, I've delivered an additional 48 units of apartments to their owners in the second phase of the Universal Homes project. The handover underscores Alaro City's commitment to deliver the 576-unit apartment building valued at $90 million, located off the 8-lane main boulevard in Alaro City. Universal One boasts of 3-acre park, a recreational complex, a swimming pool, a football pitch, a gym, and many more activities. Universal One brings in cutting-edge technology in construction with the framework advanced technology that allows an entire floor to be completed within 7 days. This technology is mostly used in mostly Middle East and Asia, and has been Universal Homes finish an entire block of 16 units in 30 days. And this very one, still on the real estate segment, it says Elegushi shows support for estate in Lekki. Oba Said Elegushi Kushinya, third of Ikate of Lekki, Lagos State, has visited the Richmond Perio Estate in Ikate, Lekki. A statement by Chief Executive Officer of Haven Homes, developer and promoter of the project, Tayo Shonuga, said the monarch, accompanied by his friend Hakim Bolariwa, was received by himself, managing director. Was received by himself, managing director, Mrs. Ufoma Ilesomi, and technical director Babajide Olowu. The Haven Home statement noted that the monarch has always supported the project and created a conducive and peaceful environment for the developers. While celebrating with the monarch, Shonuga reiterated at Haven Homes the future is not just imagined, but it's built one brick, one vision at a time. And on that note, we segue to the very next segment on the show this afternoon, which is urban development. Carbon advocates national housing delivery strategy. Carbon, CORBON, advocates national housing delivery strategy. The Accelerate To accelerate the provision of houses, the Council of Registered Builders of Nigeria, COBON, has proposed the development of a robust national housing delivery strategy that encompasses training for building professionals, especially builders, technologists, technicians, and traders, artisans. Okay, technicians and trades artisans, all right? The council said the strategy should include the production of local building materials and the reorganization of building materials marketing systems to ensure quality control and easy access across the country. The chairman of the council, Dr. Samson Opulua, who made these recommendations at an event to market the 35th anniversary of COBON in Abuja, explained that the government needs to develop a responsive social housing program with the sole purpose of supporting the housing needs of the vulnerable groups in the society. He called for a review of the current system of access to land for housing development by individuals and developers in an equitable basis. Access to mortgages should be liberalized with appropriate safeguards such that the youths would be capable of home ownership. Nigeria needs a national housing estate development policy at all levels of government to boost quality housing delivery in the country. Still on urban development segment, this very one here says, developer seeks long-term funding, building materials price regulatory board. Lagos-based property development company Oak Homes Limited has charged the government at the federal and state levels to provide real estate developers with long-term funding at low interest rates. The firm also advised the government to consider establishing a price regulatory board for building materials to enable developers plan and execute executive projects at affordable prices for Nigerians. Chief Executive Officer Oak Homes, Mr. Olukayode Olusonya, made the call at the unveiling of Oak Residence, a 14-unit luxury residential project located in Victoria Island, Lagos. The project consists of a 3-bedroom luxury apartment and penthouse villas with ample parking spaces, greenery, a swimming pool, a gym, an access road, and a constant power supply. Each unit is designed with high ceilings that creates an airy, expansive feel while offering breathtaking views of the city from every floor. Penthouse residents also enjoy the exclusivity of a private rooftop lounge and jacuzzi. And our very last story on urban development segment, experts seek fees reduction, streamline planning permits. Industry experts have emphasized the need to integrate the states with its neighboring regions to foster sustainable growth through interconnected economic cultural activities. They also called for the streamlining of planning permit processes through reduced fees and minimizing bureaucratic delays to improve the ease of doing businesses in Lagos. The experts made the recommendation in a communique at the end of a physical planning summit themed Rethinking Lagos, a New Vision for Regional and Integrated Mega City held in Lagos. This summit called for a review of existing land tenure and environmental laws to enable more effective urban planning and development. It stressed the importance of capacity development for professionals in physical planning and urban development, in addition to the adoption of contemporary technological innovations in urban planning processes and smart growth development. And on to the very last segment, which is on environment. Afrocentric architecture key in combating global warming, says Madeli. The founder and director of the Community Planning and Design Initiative Africa, Professor Madeli Okwamabwa. All right, Okwamabwa recently emphasized the crucial role of Afrocentric architecture in addressing the urgent challenge of global warming. She disclosed the importance of designing and constructing homes that reflects and honor African ancestral heritage, advocating for a return to traditional architectural practice that harmonize with the local environment. This approach, according to her, not only honors cultural identity but also promotes sustainable living that can mitigate the effects of climate change. Now, Madili further noted that by integrating indigenous building techniques and materials, Africans can create structures that are not only functional and aesthetically pleasing, but also environmentally friendly, ultimately contributing to a greener future. And that's all we have for you this I wanted to say this morning. That's all we have for you this afternoon. Hope we've been able to bring you abreast, bring you up to speed with recent stories, news stories, happenings in the various segments of the real estate industry. Thank you very much, everyone. It's been a wonderful time. See you again at 4 p.m.
Nigeria's first real estate radio.
The Cedarwood luxury brand, under the leadership of Professor Julius Oyedemi, is known for its unique blend of luxury par excellence. Asaba, Lagos, Abuja, are you ready? It's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's Ojoro Mansions.